Winter doesn't officially start till next week, but Jack Frost got a head start, swooping down on the northern half of the U.S., sending temperatures plummeting and wind chills to below zero. Is this what we can expect for the upcoming season? Joining us now to discuss is WeatherBELL Analytics Chief Meteorologist Joe Bastardi. Joe, thanks so much for being with us.
Well, I'm glad to be here. First of all, let me just get something straight because I work a lot with the energy and hedge funds and stuff like that. The real winter season is December, January, February. The calendar says December 21st. That's when the sun is at its lowest angle in the sky and the days is short. But we're already well into the 3-month coldest period of the year, which starts around December 1st. So to a meteorologist, a weather geek, it is winter already.
Well,
and
it certainly feels like it, so we absolutely get your point. But you and your colleagues did see this wall of cold air coming a while back, didn't you?
Quite a bit. Yeah, back in October, November, we used a little-known theory that only the old guys like me know. It's called the bathtub slosh theory, and several times when we've seen Asia get very, very cold in October and November, it sloshes to our side of the pole in December. The most prominent analog, believe it or not, is 1962, 1963. So we looked at that. We used that, something from the past, to help us with the future.
And based on your research, this cold spell is the result of a La Nina cold air mass?
No, it's a result of, there's so many things going on right now. The weather is at war with itself. And it's a matter of matching up all the opposing pieces and seeing how they try to blend together. And they're not in a very good mood to blend together for the next month. We expect this pattern to get warm for 3 weeks, and then when it comes back mid and late January on, it may be a very late spring this year. But they're not playing nicely with each other right now, the main forces in the atmosphere. The La Nina is very weak, so other things are taking over.
So you're seeing, though, that it will be a bit more moderate in the next 3 weeks. Are we going to have cold through this weekend, and then it will start to get a little warmer?
Well, the coldest morning, for instance, in Chicago is going to be Monday morning, where it's going to be 10 to 15 below. And I don't believe we've hit that low a temperature pre-solstice since 1989, for instance. But remember what happened in December of 89. Now, a lot of you don't, but January 90 was very warm. So we expect this to, after we get by Christmas, especially Christmas to probably January 10th, 15th, to be warm in the east, cold in the west, and a big fight in between.
Ooh.
By warm, I don't mean you're going to be wearing bathing suits out of Rockaway Beach or anything. I'm saying it's going to be above normal.
Right. All right. Now, we have seen large amounts of snow on average for the past 10 years. What's your forecast when it comes to whether the kids are going to be building snowmen this season?
Well, of course, the snow season is already off to a good start. It's first flake to last flake, and last flake this year may be in March and April for a lot of you folks watching now. But we believe the areas that didn't get hit last year, and it's already started, the Northeast, the ski areas of the Northeast and the New York State, we believe those will be well above normal this year. We also believe, and you're already seeing it, in the western part of the United States, into the central Rockies above normal also. The area that got pounded by that big snowstorm last year, which in one fall swoop doubled their normal snow amounts in some of those places, they'll be near normal. I do think that once you get into the central plains, it's less than normal relative to what's going on west and further east. And a lot of the eastern winter this year, we believe, is going to be late, but it's not going to be never. So that means that you've got plenty of winter in front of you.
But it sounds like what you're saying means most of the ski spots, both on the East Coast and the West, will be happy.
The West, I believe most of the western ski areas from Colorado northward will be happy. And I think the Northeast ski areas, the folks know what I'm talking about, the people who suffered most last year, New York, New England, places like that, I think you're going to be very happy with this ski season.
All right. Now, finally, Joe, your WeatherBELL service for winter forecasts provides a good indicator of what people can expect to pay for natural gas. How has the price reacted to forecasts for this winter?
Well, for instance, on November 11th, there was $2.61, and we were telling our clients, boy, it's going to be a cold December. We're going to get off to a real wild start. And the reason why it was at $2.61 back then was because I use natural gas as what I call a dirty metric. It tells me where my opposition is and what the weather's doing. So what happens is it went up $1.15, which was about a 45% rise, which meant that our forecast for the cold December, a lot of people had to come around to that. and then they had to buy. So I don't look at it. I don't trade this stuff. What I do is I look at it to see, if it's down low and we think it's going to get cold, we know that other people advising the market may be advising them different from what we're advising them. Or in this case, we believe a lot of warrant. We're telling our clients, hey, it's going to get quite mild. It's not going to get blowtorch mild, but quite mild. You have to analyze what that means, and then you make your decision. All we do is block for people. So, I mean, we're not the people that throw the pass or catch the pass. We block for them, set up the weather, and then people that are in business for that type of thing, like snow fighting. We're a lot of snow fighting clients, retail. That's what we do behind the scenes. Believe me, this face isn't made for TV.
Oh, we disagree, Joe. Well, thank you so much for that. I can tell you it's about as cold as it gets in New York right now. So thank you for that.
Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got.
Thanks so much.